Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the inaugural Marcum MicroCap conference event right here in none other than the Big Apple, New York City. I have Mr. J. Elliot of Nuvel. NUVL is the spelling of the company. The symbol is NUVL. It's a publicly traded company. Jay, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
It's good to have you. Okay, let's get right into it. NUVL. Tell me about it.
NUVL is about new velocity on the internet. So what we're doing is we do accelerate files through the internet. The internet is old, has old technology. We have new technology for the internet.
Now, what makes you such an expert in old technology and new technology?
Well, my background is unique. I started IBM, went to work at Intel, met a young guy named Steve Jobs, worked for Steve for 6 years, built a Macintosh, and then actually went to the first trip we did to Xerox, found a thing called a mouse, which changed the world.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's consider him an expert for the sake of the rest of this interview. Okay, so what gave you the idea to come out of your mousetrap and go into something new?
Basically, after I left Apple, I've been my own self. I've discovered I didn't want to work for anybody. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Steve taught me how to be an entrepreneur, so I've been an entrepreneur ever since. So I've been always looking for new ideas, new ways to create new markets, not just follow an old market.
You know, the funny thing is that there's such a great need for new technology. There's a lot of new technology, but not a lot of it's needed. You know what I mean? So what are you bringing to the table that's never been here before, that's disruptive, and that's going to take over the market?
Basically, what we brought is a technology. We revamped the way you send files in the internet. So it's a brand new technology. But what you said is true. We use developed technology and we put it together to make it work. That's the most important part for the user, and that's what we do.
So, I mean, I could go into analyzing the internet with you, and it's still going over lines, you know, it still has to go through a pipe. So how are you speeding up the files?
We basically speed it up through technologies we call protocol optimization. The way the current technology works, it's very cumbersome. We also take advantage of the full capacity of the pipe, and we compress and we encrypt everything on the fly. So that's the magic sauce.
So in other words, if sometimes I'm publishing a magazine and I need to read the whole file, they can't send it to me over the internet. It has to go over a service like You Send It. Not the plug You Send It, but that's something that we use. Do you replace that?
We eventually will. You Send It has great limitations. Currently our product is in the enterprise moving terabyte files, but ultimately we get down to the individual. That's why we started the company.
Aha. So you're really a business-to-business solution.
Today we are, but we're going to be a person-to-business solution in about 6 months.
I like your style, guy. I like it. So what's your website?
NUVELinc.com. NUVELINC.com.
Now, you heard it. Go look at it. If you don't understand it, he looks like a guy who might want to take your call. Now, I understand that you're also an author, correct?
Yes. I wrote a book called The Steve Jobs Way, which is a bestseller in the world. And I just wrote a new book, which comes out September 25th, called Leading Apple with Steve Jobs.
Take a bite, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Elliot from Nuvel, symbol NUVL. He is here with me at the inaugural Marcum MicroCap conference here in New York City, 2012. Jay, what a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.